Hi everyone, it's Wednesday. It's time for News 2 Gives Back. I'm meteorologist Marcus Bagwell. News 2 Gives Back is in partnership with Twice Daily and lunch provided by Rippy's. We are in Nashville. Did you know Metro Nashville Police Department has a mounted patrol? Well, you're going to meet some of the horses involved in the mounted patrol. And to share more about that, I have Sergeant Vicki Dills here with us. Sergeant Dills, thank you so much for your time. First of all, introduce us to the horses that we have right nearby.
Okay, this is Flint. He is 7. He's a Tennessee walking horse.
Hello, Flint.
He will be 8 years old on Saturday.
Okay,
Happy
all right.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Flint.
This is Samson.
Okay.
He is a 5-year-old Belgian. He came from Texas and he got here about a year ago. So he's one of our newer ones.
Okay, that's great. So when did the mounted patrol start here in Nashville, and what was the reason for it to come here to Music City? It's great to have it now.
Oh, absolutely. We were established in 1998 when the Tennessee Titans came to town, and they brought us in because they knew the Titans would draw a large crowd. So they established the unit for pretty much every event they have at Nissan Stadium. You're going to have horses there. So,
how fast can these horses go if you have to go and chase down somebody, or you got to get somewhere very quickly?
So typically they can run 30 to 35 miles per hour, but obviously Flint and Samson are probably going to be vastly different speeds. So
okay, yeah, that's pretty fast. So tell us about the purpose of them at different events and you all being at events. What is your purpose for being there for the public safety, and what are some things that you can see that high up compared to just being here on the ground, and even sometimes when cameras can't necessarily see it?
So obviously I'm a very tall person at a whopping 5 foot. So whenever I'm sitting on Flint and we're out patrolling, I can see over the majority of folks in the crowd. One of the great things about us is not only can I see you, you can see me. So if you're a small child and you're lost in a crowd, you can see me. Like, you can come to me and say, hey, I can't find my parent. And so we are definitely a very safe option for folks to come to, and we're also very visible for them to see us.
When you have to get through a crowd, it's probably a lot easier being on a horse to get through because nobody wants to be trampled
Yes.
by a horse. But if we see these horses out and about, what do we as the public need to know? Are we allowed to come up and interact with you all, engage and talk to the horses? What can we and what can we not do?
So yes, at the end of the day, we are police officers, so if we are in the middle of something, that's probably not the time to come up. But if we're, hanging out, patrolling, and you want to walk up, just ask. Most of the time, everybody's going to say, yeah, please pet the horse. A lot of times after we spend a lot of time downtown, we stop letting people touch their face. That's probably more of a human thing than a horse thing, but I can't imagine having people in my face all night. So we'll still let you rub them on the neck, but after a while we're just like, yeah, just leave their face alone. But yeah, we almost always welcome the public interaction. So
okay. One question that I just thought about that I think is interesting, we think about canine dogs and whatnot, and they are sometimes out for specific scents. Do the horses have the ability to scent out some different things as far as like for safety purposes or drugs or whatnot?
So no,
Okay.
I have heard of places using them for scent related things, but we don't use them for that here. Okay. So yeah.
All right. Last question. People love seeing horses. How can the public have the opportunity to see these when you're not actively working? Is there a way for them to do that? And is there a way for the public to also be involved to help make sure that the horses are taken care of and nourished?
My email is directly on the website, so if you want to shoot me an email and request us to come out and for a visit for schools, or if you've got summer camps or whatever like that, you can shoot me an email. I'm on the Metro Nashville Police website on the Mounted Patrol page. We have been working for several years on hoping to get a foundation to provide a little additional support for our guys. Horses are innately expensive to maintain sometimes, and so there are a lot of needs, and obviously we do the best we can, and they are very well taken care of, and we make sure their needs are met. But sometimes we go outside the budget a little bit. So.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, thank you all, Sergeant Dills, for everything that you all do. Flint, great to meet you, buddy. You are so kind, so kind. Great to meet you all. It was great to be able to bring them. We brought apples for them to feed to the horses, so that's one thing that they enjoy. And then, of course, for the officers and sergeants, we brought them lunch in appreciation. All of this is provided by Twice Daily, with lunch provided by Rippy's. Really, really cool thing. So if you see them out and about, they were very busy this weekend. You know how busy Nashville was this past weekend, with a lot of sporting events, demonstrations that were ongoing, parades, you know it. They were there, and you'll see them around as we continue on with all of these events here in a bustling Music City. Thanks for watching this edition of News 2 Gives Back. I'm meteorologist Marcus Bagwell.